9. Creepy photos that science can't explain. 9. The Bronte sisters photograph. Mystery. 1848. 3 of literature's greatest voices, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne Bronte, immortalized in novels, yet apparently never in a photograph. That's why, when an image labeled Londres Les Sœurs Bronte surfaced in a private Scottish collection, historians were stunned. Could it be the only surviving photograph of the sisters? Skeptics point out that the photographic method wasn't invented until the 1850s, after 2 of the sisters had died. Yet enthusiasts argue the evidence matches their known portraits. For every debunk, a new theory emerges. Decades of research later, the mystery endures. Are these truly the faces behind Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights, or an elaborate historical illusion? 8. The SS Watertown Ghosts, 1935. In 1924, the cargo ship SS Watertown became the setting for one of the ocean's eeriest legends. 2 sailors, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, died from gas inhalation and were buried at sea. The next day, crew members swore they saw the men's ghostly faces in the ship's wake, following for days. 11 years later, a captain captured a photo, and there they were, staring from the waves. Experts examined the negative, finding no sign of tampering. The company even displayed it proudly in their New York office. Debunkers claim it's a hoax, but to those who sailed with the Watertown, the ocean really did remember. 7. The Tulip Staircase Ghost, 1966. When Reverend Ralph Hardy visited London's Queen's House in Greenwich, he only wanted a photo of the elegant tulip staircase. The area was closed off, and no one else was around, or so he thought. When his film developed, a translucent figure appeared, gripping the rail, ascending the spiral. Kodak verified the negative. No tricks, no edits. Paranormal experts call it one of Britain's clearest ghost photos ever. Attempts to recreate the image using the same camera failed completely. To this day, the ghost of the Tulip Staircase remains one of photography's most chilling mysteries. 6. The Ghost of Freddie Jackson, 1919. A Royal Air Force squadron posed for a commemorative photo after the war, but one of the faces didn't belong. A mechanic named Freddie Jackson had been killed 2 days earlier in a propeller accident. Yet, there he was, faintly visible behind a comrade, smiling as though unaware of his death. His commanding officer, Sir Victor Goddard, swore it was him and published the photo decades later. No sign of double exposure was ever found. Could Freddie have returned one last time to join his friends? The mystery has haunted historians ever since. 5. The Skunk Ape Photographs, 2000. When an elderly woman in Florida sent 2 blurry photos to the sheriff's office, claiming something was stealing apples from her porch. Few expected a mystery that would baffle experts. The creature resembled a massive, hairy humanoid, soon dubbed the Skunk Ape, the southern cousin of Bigfoot. The photos were never proven fake, and sightings have persisted for nearly a century. Some say it's a misidentified bear or escaped primate. Others swear it's a new species. Whatever it is, the red eyes shining in the flash ensure this Florida Bigfoot refuses to fade into folklore. 4. The Hessdalen Lights, 1930s to present. In Norway's remote Hessdalen Valley, glowing orbs of yellow, white, and red dance through the night sky. They hover, dart, and vanish, sometimes lasting seconds, sometimes hours. For nearly a century, scientists have tried to explain them. Plasma, minerals, atmospheric electricity, none of it fits perfectly. Project Hessdalen has studied the lights since 1983 with modern instruments, yet no conclusion has been reached. The valley still hums with energy, and the mysterious lights continue to flicker, silent, beautiful, and unexplained. 3. The Ilkley Moor Alien, 1987. A retired police officer hiking through England's Ilkley Moor saw something extraordinary. A 4-foot green figure with long arms and a bulbous head. He snapped a single photo before the being disappeared into the fog. Moments later, he claimed to see a craft rise silently into the sky. Kodak's analysis found no signs of tampering. The image remains blurry but chilling. Too human for an animal, too strange for a man. Skeptics call it a hoax. Believers call it proof. Decades later, the Ilkley Moor alien stands as one of Britain's most compelling UFO mysteries. 2. The Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, 1936. Arguably the most famous ghost photograph ever taken. This image from Raynham Hall in Norfolk, England, captures a spectral woman descending a grand staircase. The photographers, Captain Hubert Provand and Indra Shira, claim to have seen the apparition forming before their eyes, a hazy figure taking shape into a woman in brown, believed to be Lady Dorothy Walpole, who died tragically in 1726. The ghost became legend. Critics call it a double exposure, but no proof has ever emerged. The chilling photo remains one of history's most enduring paranormal enigmas. 1. The Ghost Hand, 1900. At first glance, it's just a group portrait. 15 young women at a Belfast linen mill smiling for the camera. But look closer. On Ellen Donnelly's shoulder, a mysterious hand rests gently. Every visible arm is accounted for, crossed or at her sides, yet this extra hand appears solid and real. The photo's authenticity has been verified, and long exposures or retouching can't explain it. A century later, no one knows whose hand it was. Was it a trick of light, a lost limb in motion, or something reaching through from beyond? Some photos show the past. Others reveal what shouldn't exist. Share this with 7 brave souls and tag 3 skeptics. The shadow in your next picture might just wink back.